Welcome to Size Previews. I'm Luke Matthews and today we're here in London with the guys from the Drop Date to take a look at what's coming for April. So we're here with Ry and with Shezi from the Drop Date. We're going to start off by looking at the Nike Air Max 95. You guys have got a thing with black gum, haven't you?
Yeah, we have. It's just become a recurring theme over the years. I think it's the simplicity of being able to wear a shoe. Everyone loves a gum outsole as well.
I personally prefer this colourway though. Like, black and white is just to me too simple. I prefer a bit of colour. I think this is bang on.
There's been some amazing 95s over the last 22 years, really. It's a timeless shoe, it's a classic, and you can go as Larry on a 95 as you want as well, and it still stands out and looks good.
So next up, we've got an absolute favourite of ours at size. It's the Converse Chuck Taylor 70s.
Favourite of ours too.
This one did not sit around for very long, did it?
Not at all. It took me a very, very long time to track down a pair after I'd realised it all sold out. Great news that they're coming back out again. Can't really get on with normal Converse, but the 70s, the shape of the sole unit, the depth of it, also it's a little bit more rigid in a build as well. Yeah, it's great, and I think these, again, this time round aren't going to last for very long at all. Not at all. I don't really wear the lows or the ox as much, but that colourway that Shez is holding, Jade I think it is wonderful.
What do you think?
I prefer this colourway over that one. A bit too dark for me. But I was never really a Converse guy. Like, I like the look of them, but like, just doesn't suit me in a way. So I'd never really bought into Converse.
And it's a good price point for them as well. I mean, it's an increase on the price of the normal Chuck Taylor, but it's not too much of an increase.
No,
and
but
you get more for your money.
Yeah, and you can see what you get.
Yeah, definitely.
So next up, it's still very much the shoe of the now, and it's the NMD in the form of the City Sock. Two very clean makeups.
It's a sleek shoe, not gonna lie, like it just looks so good on foot.
I think with that, they've definitely looked at what the consumer wanted as well.
Definitely,
put thought into it, as opposed to thinking the consumer's going to like this.
Yeah.
You know, they've seen how the shoe works.
Yeah, it's made for the consumer in mind, isn't it?
Very much so. Yeah, very, very much so. I'm not really into the NMD side of things as much as I was when it first came out. It kind of became a bit saturated.
Yep.
But what you see with that, I think, is a shoe that I'm thinking, yeah, actually I would wear it.
It's a pretty classy makeup of it, isn't it, that one?
Yeah, it is. It's great.
So since we're talking about what's coming next, I guess what's next for you guys at the Drop Date?
Lots going on.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Busy?
We got a busy year ahead. Yeah, coming into, well, it's our 5th anniversary in June.
Okay.
8 strong now, and we're moving into clothing as well. Footwear side of things is running well. We've got a great team on board looking after that. Brought a new team in to work on the apparel side of things going forward. More curating what the clothing is out there. You know, there's so much product out there, and a lot of it just hits retailers' latest products page, goes down, never gets seen again. So yeah, we're going to be working closely with you guys going forward. On obviously the footwear and the clothing side of things. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. We're not trying to be the biggest, we're not trying to be the best. You know, we're lucky enough to say that we started the release information side of things. You know, being able to collate it and put it forward, put it together.
So moving on, we're continuing with the resurgence of the vintage runners. We're taking a look at the Nike Pre-Montreal. The iconic OG colourway. We see so much stuff in terms of technology and all the different outsoles, the different uppers and everything. Nothing beats just a simple mix of suede and nylon, leather swoosh.
The thing with these as well is, like, even if you're not necessarily into a trainer, it's like if you just look for just like a standard shoe, like, you know, going to work, whatever, going out, just, yeah, they're perfect.
It's not going to appeal to those guys that go for the, for the hype, for the limited releases. But definitely to, you know, as a general release to the general public.
Yeah, it is, but I think silhouettes like this, especially for Nike in their archive, stuff like this has paved the way for this modern sort of technical pieces they have now. And we've touched on it before in the previews, but without this, like some of the Nike shoes they have now, it wouldn't look or feel the same. So next up, we're going to take a look at the New Balance 597. So these look like they've been in the archive for years and years and years, but it's actually a brand new silhouette. To me, it looks like it's made in USA shoe as well.
Very much so. 997 kind of sleek appearance.
But it doesn't come with a USA price tag, so these come in around £75.
It's got that dad shoe vibe going on, but a dad shoe vibe that younger ones can get away with as well.
It's a shoe I'm excited to see evolve. I know that we're working with this silhouette moving forward, so there's a few size exclusive pieces we will see on this as well.
Great.
So.
I mean, we look at New Balance closely through the drop gate. You know, we monitor how things go, and then they're always steadying, you know, in their sell-through, always. We're seeing a lot more expensive New Balance these days, obviously with the made in USA stuff. And
from a quality perspective, you don't pick up, it doesn't necessarily feel less, you're getting less of a shoe there.
I think it's on the 597 where, it's like the midsole is 30% lighter than like it is usually, or something like that.
Due to the materials that they've been using.
Yeah.
Not too over-branded, easy to wear. Yeah, and it's not what you wear, it's how you wear it at the end of the day.
There you go. Get that in a t-shirt. So we're getting towards the summer, almost, and what way to celebrate it than bringing back the Nike Air Woven. One of my favourite summer shoes.
Yeah, great to see it back.
We've seen it come back in a few iterations, and most recently in the Colette version last month.
I'm happy to see it back. To be fair, any kind of woven upper works for me. We've recently seen the Air Max woven boot, foot skate, chuckers.
So we've got safe, we've got a little bit more adventurous.
This is loud, like.
You'd wear that,
but, no, I don't even think I can brave this one.
Not loud enough.
You would definitely wear that.
No, I don't know, like shorts and then maybe, When I went to Hong Kong, it was like just a generic shoe over there. You see them literally every other person wearing these kind of like shoes.
It's going to be interesting to see the reaction, the pickup, because I think a lot of the people who are buying trainers at the moment, you know, it's a shoe that maybe they won't recognise. It'll be a first intro to it as well, so it'll be interesting to see how it goes down.
So we're going to finish April by taking a look at the Nike Sock Racer. And for me, this is one of my personal favourites. This one especially, this is a size exclusive colourway, so this is the only place in the destination to get this, and it's really, really good. Flyknit upper, a few tweaks and changes from the original, so you'll see obviously like a bit of a free outsole.
And a Lunar Epic.
Yeah,
right, okay.
So it's a bit of a blend towards everything, but I think it's come out really, really nice.
The Free Run 2 is one of my favourite shoes of all time.
Yeah.
It fits brilliantly. So, you know, the free sole unit, I enjoy wearing it. This is going to be interesting.
It's underrated, I think. Like, but seeing them coming out now,
it's an acquired taste as well.
Yeah,
you know,
I think people just need to see it worn. I think in that few years ago in the genealogy of free,
yes, it was.
We saw one come through, and that was
different sole unit, though, wasn't it?
I think this is going to be a good competitor to the other one we've just seen.
To the woven. An option. Yeah, it's sleek summer shoes, aren't they? Many other colourways coming out as well.
Yeah, there's a few. So I think there's 4 or 5 colourways that sit alongside these, but this is the one that's going to be a little bit more limited, but the one to go for. Thanks for watching, and thanks to these guys at the Drop Date for having us here today.
Anytime.
Yeah, thanks.
We'll see you next month.